Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Black Market Podcast. I am Raheem the Dream, one of your co-hosts.
What's going on, everybody? 4K Ken here, the other co-host. Everybody, good Monday.
Yes, sir. Popped it off. Things looked kind of, pretty steady for me. Steady for me personally today. It was
Yeah,
kind of a flat day. We had some
we had,
volatility, but it just ended
yeah,
up.
we. It's interesting on Monday morning to have the news that we did to not have much movement going on. But
hmm I tell you one thing, son. We had a few winners over the weekend for sure.
some movement.
Yeah, so for one, being Peloton
Okay,
had about 20% gain.
that's true.
Yeah. I don't know what
Especially,
kicked off this weekend or what happened, but they freaking soared.
yeah. I mean, they've been pretty consistent for no little spike like that.
Right. But Peloton is like, that's one of those companies like health is gonna be around forever. I feel like people are always gonna wanna,
Yeah.
take care of themselves. It's pretty essential thing almost at this point.
I think with so many people now, working from home and changing lifestyles, it makes more sense to be able to do a lot more workouts in the house. So once that has some different features, it's kind of pointless to have a gym if you got a home gym. And how many saw that that disappeared from Walmart and Target COVID hit. So, the bikes were soon to be next.
Man, I'm telling you, man. So yeah, Joe's gotta stay in shape. And this, like you said, it's a new lifestyle. It's not like, yeah, we felt like this was gonna be temporary, but it's a new lifestyle for a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny now you see how many people are so focused on it versus, post-COVID, kind of like you like workout. Like now, it was almost like I'm bored. Let me go find the next thing that I can buy that seems fun.
I mean, that's what we've come to. What can I do inside the house that can entertain me? Um,
Hence that metaverse. Hence why Zoom, all that is blown with the use of it, and the demand of it too.
uh, oh, okay. So this is the thing. Amazon and Nike putting bids on Peloton right now.
But that would be insane.
That would be a fantastic move. Like you thinking about big everyone's, worried about big tech not being able to hang right now. But yeah, maybe not as their normal name. But as we mentioned on the last episode, a lot of these big tech companies are buying a lot of other companies that are pretty much, running the environment or type of, economy we're living in now.
Yeah, yeah. It is some influence on what would do. I was even oh wow, that's interesting. I even saw Nike they dropped down 17 or 0.17%. So I mean, not too crazy, but then that news is now gonna in the business on that week. People are gonna move that up. So
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, people are even upgrading this stock now. So you know
oh, that would absolutely be a price point up.
that'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that personally.
As a future play.
Oh yeah, I need a lot of momentum going though before I can get with this guy.
Yeah, you didn't wait for that one to take off just a little bit.
Yeah, most definitely. was
Nice. This spirit for cash and stock deal.
Spirit for cash and stock.
Spirit. But they're paying in cash and stock. And I guess they overtake now and be the next one. First of all, I didn't know that Frontier had that type of money. I didn't know that many people were Frontier were looking to buy Frontier for almost $1 billion.
Wow.
And to do it in cash.
Wow. Yeah, the airlines is a pretty interesting time right now. I actually shorted American Airlines at the end of the thing today.
Really?
Yeah.
So there was plays, man, when you saw it in the morning, and it would have made you go maybe even a day or two, but I see how you did it after. On 2, 3.
Yeah, it had some strong push today.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Another thing that we do have coming up is Thursday. We got inflation reports coming in.
Oh goodness!
And you know this is what we've all been waiting for since. I mean, have they done the first rate hike? Or I mean, it seems like they have, but
yeah, they've done their. I'm not on their schedule for, but let's see if I can.
Yeah, so we got this. This is like the first inflation. Well, this is the second inflation report of the year. You know, this would be the reflection of the new year versus January being the reflection of December and the end of the year.
It's kind of just doing rate return. Like, a year ago, they were giving us free money, and now they feel the need to take it back. So is it like, was this realistic for, not much business to benefits and getting lean? So what was it like? Was this the plan all along, or they were just like, we got to get that even money?
I mean, I don't know. It seems like they're just circulating money to make it convenient in certain times when it's needed. Like sometimes, like they may feel like the people need the money at the time to, I guess, stimulate the economy. And then sometimes, I guess, they just like, man, they better figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like we're kind of on the opposite. Like, they said, like, we gave you all that money and COVID, so now it's time for us to come back and collect. And I'm sitting here like, we didn't ask for this. We're in the middle of a crazy time.
Exactly. I mean, do you think there will be some pretty interesting new taxes coming on this tax run?
I wonder how they're going to be able to do that, though, with one. Because they're not filing taxes like that. People aren't making wages. So how can they really do the kind of balance?
Yeah, unemployment rate skyrocketing. Yeah, you're right.
People don't bring them make money to tax them. Does that make sense? And then at that point,
well, they're making money, but it's the money that they can't keep track of, unfortunately, or that is not easy. It's not easy to keep track of because people are doing side hustles or different things now. Mm-hmm. That's not going to be a
that's a lot to do. Maybe that's what it is. The fear that, these people are making so much money on their side. So let's use the rates so that we can start to look into ways to govern that type of things. Like we were talking about last week, you have anything over $600 has to be filed?
Right.
So it goes through and that's supposed to happen in, a year or so?
Yeah, they definitely know. They know, like we even talked about last week, the involuntary and voluntary unemployment. you know,
Mm-hmm.
since they're realizing that this is a voluntary employment, like you said, they know people have money, so they're like, hey, y'all are ready to play then. Since y'all ain't going to work, y'all must be ready to spend some money in this economy. So we're
Right.
gonna go ahead and
Yes.
make everything up until we can start to get and see y'all where we want you, get you back where we want you again.
And that's all. You know, that's why the big. And I wonder if it's a thing of these bigger companies, corporate, especially, want to kind of get at people for doing this whole "I'm just abandoning the system" thing. I'm going to change up. You know, we don't. We have. I don't. Besides, just like I'm just job. Boom. Jump shit. So
Right.
now maybe that's what they feel in some way.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be interesting, man. I'm ready to see how I'm ready to see the people's reaction on. I'm ready to see the results of the inflation and rate hikes, and seeing.
Yeah, it's funny because everyone's talking about it, and then come top. It's like no one really knows where it's aimed at or what it's really going to affect just yet, other than inflation being prices of everything. But you know, it even that thing are changing.
We're about to see if these people are making enough side money to survive. That's what we're about to see too.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they may be able to, you know, do the new hustles they've been doing in the economy that we were living in with the lowest interest rates. Mm-hmm. But that may not suffice back in a thriving, growing economy. They have to get back to that.
Yeah, and is there opposite? Is there defined racist area? Can they go back and revise this at some point?
To say like they're not gonna.
Yeah, we should put this high. Can they go in there and say like, okay, let's change it and adjust it for whatever reason, or is it? I mean, it seems like once they establish that they for the year, are they committed to that?
When they get these inflation numbers, I feel like they may be wanting to adjust some things after that.
Yeah. We did see if these people, if people are really that they are, and you know, the inflation won't, or I guess the price of gas and the price of everything else skyrocketing.
Right.
That's really crazy.
Right. Hey, we are gonna see. Let's see here. Dude, so this Snapchat, man, apparently, you know, of course, you know, it jumped off last year. This was their first ever quarterly profit ever.
How? They've been around for, at least 5 years.
First ever quarterly profit. And yeah, apparently, you know, they get some things, you know, with the Apple iOS system, you know, some stuff figured out with it. But I mean, I'm sure their profit didn't come from users. The profit came from these companies buying their tech people to work on that stuff.
Changing their infrastructure so they can do more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's gonna be that new wave, that whole new wave of, you know, big techs acquiring the small companies that are specialized at things. That's gonna be interesting. I would like to see, you know, what companies.
Well, that's the same thing that I saw with, you know, TikTok isn't a publicly traded company, and at the subsidiaries. When I was talking about last one with the, I think it's I gotta see it later. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff taking off, but underneath TikTok. So.
Wow. Yeah, they're doing it all types of ways. Then see, that's a sneak in right there through the back.
Yeah, you're right. About the shit.
Right.
Light dance. That's what it is.
Light pants.
Bite dance. So they're an IPO that's supposed to be released soon, but they're the first of TikTok.
So they have that one and the other one that you mentioned last week. So they have multiple.
So they're IPO is supposed to be delayed now until late 2022. But I mean, where would you evaluate the price of the thing that made TikTok? Gotta be up there.
Yeah.
People are making careers off of TikTok.
I tell you, it's something different about TikTok on the social media platforms, and because my sister, she has her business and she does marketing on all of them the same way pretty much. On TikTok, she's getting like 1 point something million, like comments and likes and like views and stuff. Yeah. And I'm just like, that's unheard of. Like what? And then meanwhile, her Instagram or Facebook is like, regular people like 200, 300, 200, 100 or something like that. I'm like, so what's the catch here? What's going on? Like, maybe your stuff gets more exposed to more people on TikTok. I don't know.
I think people are just how many people have all the dances to do all the popularity of it. It's gone to, he started before it was this kind of, and always something that really blew up fast tech wise.
Man.
So,
what would be interesting data to see the users per social media. That will tell all of.
Now they're kind of almost overflow, or kind of, or YouTube TikTok or YouTube and TikTok. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, that's insane. That is insane, man.
I did see some good coverage. We haven't really talked much with the variant, but there's for the 7-day average of new cases on Sunday, I believe 300,000 for the first time this year. So a week earlier, the average for the daily number of daily cases was 500,000. So maybe that's like we're looking at what post-COVID really means.
Oh, you said so. It's a lot. Yeah, that's post-COVID is a dream at this point, man. I mean,
what does that even sound like? Like I'm gonna have all really. I mean, some places it didn't exist. Then other times you remember, like at one point we were on phase 1 like lockdown, and then all we're back. Everybody's outside. We're trying to life to be, but.
I mean, hey, I bet this was an eye opener for people to start taking care of their health, though. I feel,
yeah,
it's definitely an eye opener for health. Like these pharmaceutical companies, Ethereum is crossing a alert.
Our viewers. You two at some point will have to stop that conversation and focus on the trade and you get a
Okay, so this may be a good alert. Oh yeah, this is a good alert for Ethereum. This is the alert that it's moved forward. Continue. It's not an alert that it's hit my stop loss. So speaking of that, our cryptos have started back moving, guys. Since the last episode when we asked, was crypto come back in? Yep, I just so happened to throw me $1,000 in there last week. Straight on the Ethereum, man. On the money move.
It's a lot of opportunities to buy, and that's what I wonder where a lot of these price points are going to sit. Do you even think we were talking last quarter? Now people are now thinking like, oh, this thing is low enough, I can just buy a full coin. And that accelerates the time that you would have versus having been for the last year or so.
Because this thing grows way faster than it's been coming down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you blink your eye and we're back at, we are back at 40,000 on Bitcoin.
43. That's what I'm saying. Crazy.
Yeah, that almost feels like you late again.
Yeah, exactly. Like now, it used to, because we're the low at there, 34. We're already up an extra 10,000 in a month.
Wow.
3 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I'm happy for it, and since we're getting this, nice push, it's approaching some levels now where we could see some resistance, but if we get this continuous push up, I'd like to see, Robinhood has its crypto wallet on the way. So that could be, perfect timing for people to start yelling, oh, buy crypto, it's going up. Also,
Right.
Our blockchain companies, Riot, and I think, what's the other one was? Mana or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see some good things from them. So I'm loving this crypto movement that we're getting. Hopefully that is sustainable.
Well, it hit a double bottom, so now when a double bottom is. That's all we need to see is now to jump up to the moon.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. Sure. How you feeling for the week, man? What kind of picks you looking at?
So since we talked about for Christmas time, gold play that's gonna be just a constant. So I like that, and there's some opportunities in there. But I would even for our even just within the industries and learn within and just kind of go. And there's sort of volatility in the market that gives us opportunities to jump in.
Right.
So I was looking. I caught a couple plays on S2Ep7, some 900, some X500. Give us the opportunity to be able to trade within those bounds. That to me is a more comfortable level of trading and kind of find it and if I freak out, go there. So you kind of play different ways, especially just the way that the balance of the market has been. I think it's playing establishing support is playing there.
Oh yeah, we definitely getting. That consolidation today was just. It was beautiful because it was just like it's in a range.
Yeah. Now you get a clear identification of what you're seeing.
You're like, oh well, it's back at this level. Let's take it back the other way. Now
it's time to throw away all your past trade ideas from last week. Restructure. Now the market isn't going to the floor. We see that it can have some. So.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think?
Personally, man, my picks would have to be my crypto, man. Picks would have to be my crypto and my crypto companies. They've taken quite a dive. Riot, and Mana, the other one, they've taken some dives. So with this, this catalyst of them moving up. I like to see some good stuff from them. And I did do a temporary short on American Airlines. We don't have an unusual option activity section of our show, but man, talk about unusual option activity on American Airlines today after a quick push. It was, these people were targeting it down to $5 and $10. But they could have it's been a strong out of the money, but I know I should at least be able to get something here. Coming up, inflation data is about to come out. Basically looking for a move sometime this week. Pull on down.
I saw that Trade Desk. Have you heard of that?
I haven't.
It's a TTD. But they were talking about it competitively, like Tesla, Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon, and it has a higher rate of return over the last 5 years than any.
TTD Trade Desk.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting.
So maybe opportunities in there. I mean, and that's an advertising company, which is interesting. I hadn't heard of it before, but
right.
also not about.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to bring this up too. We gotta hit that currency exchange real quick. Just another note on the DXY as where it's like sitting at right now. We're sitting at our key levels of support right now. We started our trend up at the end of last week with our great unemployment claims that we got. But today, as everything else did, the DXY gave us a nice consolidation, ending slightly lower than our weekly open candle. So, I'm still looking at this thing to, find some footing and to continue to move up right here at this key support level.
What? Man, sitting where that could bounce at any point in time.
Oh yeah. But like you said, we got our goal run at least until February, at least until Valentine's Day. So that may give us some divergence idea of where, the DXY could still, come on down to our daily zone that we rejected off of quickly last week.
Yeah, then we gave the folks some solid ideas of some ways to cope with that market, and tell us what you've been seeing. Head over to the Facebook page and like stuff on Instagram. Check out the news. We'll be rolling out there's a couple of proprietary things we got in play, so be on the lookout for those coming.
That's a bet.
Anything else you got?
Oh yeah, I'm good to go. Happy Monday, happy Black History Month. If we ain't said that already, and y'all have a great trading week.
Okay.